Hi again, welcome to Pearl Magazine. Tonight, we conclude our two-part series on music and health in retirement. Some local seniors take up music as a hobby. Some are discovering that all that practicing is resulting in some unexpected physical harmony as well. First up tonight, Easter is on the way, and that means chocolate. Lots of chocolate. But the Easter Bunny isn't the only one delivering all those goodies. As our Alice Kahn finds out, some of the finest chocolate Easter eggs are being hatched right here in Hong Kong.
I usually go on Easter egg hunt with my friends. I do like chocolate. I feel happy because it's really sweet.
I won't purposely buy chocolate to celebrate Easter, but it's a good excuse to eat more chocolate as a dessert or like just snack on chocolate during the holiday.
Easter eggs, right? I mean, that's what it's usually known for. I would, usually sometimes buy chocolates for friends.
Most of us don't eat chocolate on a daily basis. But just like Christmas and Lunar New Year holiday, Easter is often a good excuse to indulge, not just in chocolate, but in Easter chocolate. Hidden away on a street in Taiwan is a little factory bustling with activity. Ahead of the annual Easter holiday, workers are handcrafting made-to-order Easter eggs and chocolate bunnies.
What is the
Schoggi Meier is a chocolatier, like his chef, but for chocolate. Among his 120 clients are well-known hotels, airlines, and some big fashion houses. The factory is making about 350 deliveries every day, and business keeps growing.
Rabbits, we maybe produce 7,000–8,000 pieces, and Easter egg maybe more than 100,000 for this year. We produce every year maybe 10–50% more because it's getting more popular. And also the industry is pushing Chinese New Year, Easter, Mother's Day, Secretary's Day. So we have a big increase.
Originally from Switzerland, Jörg began studying at a confectionery school back home when he was 16. In 1984, at age 25, he was awarded the highest certification for his craft. But he couldn't land a top job as a chocolatier in Switzerland. Then, later that same year, he was offered a job at a luxury hotel in Hong Kong. 10 years later, Jörg and his partner spent $5 million to set up this factory in Taiwan, complete with chocolate-making machines. You might say Jörg followed his bliss.
I like to eat sweets, and I like to eat Easter bunny and eggs. I can eat my own products every day. I'm a chocoholic.
There are two main ingredients in chocolate: cocoa beans and couvertures. When he first started out, Jörg was using less than 30 kilos of couvertures a day. Now he averages 500 kilos a day. And during festive seasons like Easter, total chocolate production can reach 20,000 kilos.
We are buying most of the raw material from Switzerland, which has a very good experience in producing the best quality couverture. So this is some of the packaging. And then what is the process? We have to melt the chocolate. So we're using chocolate warmers. We have to melt them to 46, 48 degrees because we are using quite a lot. Here we have some spraying station. So we can spray the chocolate mold or the chocolate itself. So we have a special airbrush, so we can brush and air paint the chocolate. So here we can see one of our most expensive machine. This is more than 1 million Hong Kong dollar. So this is a one-shot machine. So this machine have electronic eyes, and it has a memory, so you just can put in the memory card which product you want.
When he first started out, Jörg had only 4 small warmers to melt the couverture. He later installed this tempering machine to ensure the chocolate eggs and bunnies are top quality.
That's actually the most important thing. This is a tempering machine. So the chocolate starts with 47 degrees, cools down to 27 and warm up to 30 degrees. This is very difficult to make a nice chocolate, a shiny chocolate. So we have to follow that temperature. In case we don't have this, the chocolate will be white or gray and we can't sell it.
After melting the chocolate, workers pour the liquid into egg molds, which are then refrigerated. They then insert fillings into the molds, but not all eggs are created equal.
Well, this is the biggest Easter egg in Hong Kong, and it weighs maybe 18 kilo when it's finished. And this is very difficult to produce. Also have cracks and different kinds of things. We sold already 20 pieces. I think it's around 1,800 Hong Kong dollar, one piece. It's for big parties and for decoration for the buffet.
But chocolate figurines like those adorable Easter bunnies are deceptively difficult.
And we're using this polycarbonate mold. It's very important, the painting, especially the eyes. When you don't make the eyes in the right place, then they look very funny. Paint first, they let it cool down, and then they make a first layer of chocolate, liquid chocolate, and then they make a second layer and put it in the fridge. The temperature in the fridge is 8 degrees. If the fridge is too cold or the chocolate is too cold, then the whole bunny will crack.
It takes about 10 kilos of chocolate to make a giant rabbit. Jörg's chocolate factory is the largest one in Hong Kong, but there is always pressure to come up with new creations to keep his clients coming back.
We have to innovate new products. For example, this egg with real gold leaves and the design, we can have many different colors because people, they feel a little bit bored, just milk, dark and white, and especially the children, they like color, or young people. So we want to appear for young people, and we are doing different things, and we are creating our own colors in-house. So we are unique compared to the competitors.
With his own brand now 10 years old, business is strong, growing by almost 30% each year. Jörg's two sons will come to Hong Kong next year to help out, but he has no plans to retire yet. He enjoys the challenge of making bespoke chocolates. And the challenge is always growing as the costs of ingredients rise.
The price is going up because of the demand. More and more chocolate will be eaten every year, maybe increasing 3 to 5% every year. But we are now paying for the couverture up to 10, 12 US dollar a kilo. And it's going up every year.
To keep costs low, Jörg avoids renting space for shops. Instead, he now sells his brand online. British consumer research organization Euromonitor estimates total chocolate sales in Hong Kong stood at about 261 million US dollars, or over 2 billion Hong Kong dollars last year, an increase of 140% since 2004. Ounce is the sales representative of a French chocolate producer. The company produces the chocolate ingredient couvertures and sources cocoa beans from plantations in South America. It started to distribute couvertures to Hong Kong hotels and restaurants 7 years ago, mainly for desserts. Ounce says the premium couverture chocolate market in Hong Kong has doubled in the last 7 years, now reaching up to 800 tons per year.
We see, for example, our sales now today, and basically it's 4 or 5 times. So it means there is a demand for the chocolate and it's growing up. Chocolate is a very fine product, so people are interested in that kind of... When you look at the pastry chef in all the hotels and restaurants, most of them come from Europe. US chefs use a lot of chocolate in their desserts, in their pastry, which to diffuse the chocolate inside the market.
Not surprisingly, Ounce says Easter, Christmas, and New Year's are the peak seasons, but sales fall off in summer.
In Hong Kong, it's definitely much more easier to eat chocolate when it's colder than when it's hotter.
This Easter, Fauzi Ounce is partnering with a top French restaurant in Central, offering dessert with chocolates in an Easter tea set. The chocolate was mixed with different flavors to make the desserts more appealing.
The black one actually is the smoky one. So it's very smoky flavor. So when you're gonna heat it, you're gonna have like a strong flavor of chocolate. So it's made special in Papua New Guinea. So it's a very flavory of smoke and like tobacco. So you have coffee, spice like chili. How chocolate exactly is, not just one plain flavor that you find in supermarket.
He's also adjusted the taste of chocolate to suit Hong Kong palates.
In France, we like sweet, as you say, but in Hong Kong they like sweet, but not too much. So all the recipe that we did, we readjust all the sugar, all the sweetness of the soup. So some of them is not very sweet. For example, the purple one with the blueberry and white chocolate is not sweet at all. You just feel a little bit, but you have the acidity of the fruit who cut the sweetness. And the smoky and the strong chocolate, they are not sweet at all, even if inside you have the caramel. But the salt again cut the sweetness.
Each tea set costs $298, slightly less than those offered at area hotels.
We are not looking for competing. It's like we do a reasonable price to make people come and to enjoy. There's no sense to come here and put a high price. There's no sense because first people will not come. 298. If you came for a good quality, they're not cheap but not too expensive, of course you will come. Of course you will come back, you will try again, you will say, oh, we bring your friend from outside.
The sales strategy may be working. Afternoons are full at the restaurant and orders are strong for the Easter tea set.
For the moment, everything is going very well. People are very attracted. They came, they try, they post a lot of pictures and they at least finish everything. They have very good feedback on this.